ASEAN was established on 8 August 1967 in Bangkok, Thailand. It has 10 members with condition diversity. As a whole, the main commodities are natural resources such as gasoline, woods, vegetable products, and more. Some countries also advance in technology, so they export machines and computer spare parts. 4 of 10 Taiwan's top trading partners come from SE Asia, and the imported goods are. It's a good start for the investment because Southeast Asia countries are able to fulfill most of the Taiwan's demanded goods. In this video, we will explain about 3 major sectors for Taiwan to cooperate with ASEAN: technology, education, natural resource. Also, what kind of things Taiwan should do and shouldn't do.
Taiwan's information and communication technology companies play a key role in the global supply chain for electronics products. Taiwanese companies account for about 3/4 of the world production of PCs and half of the world SMEs. In addition, Taiwan makes about 1/4 of the world semiconductors and about 1/5 of the world mobile phones. Overall, Taiwan has carved out a huge niche in the global ICT industry. Taiwan can establish cooperation with Singapore, Malaysia, and Brunei Darussalam together in developing this sector because these 3 Southeast Asia countries tend to have advanced technology. In human resource sector, most of them have a big population which leads to low-cost labor wage, like Vietnam, Thailand, Laos, Myanmar, Cambodia, Philippines, and Indonesia. No wonder these 7 countries contribute a lot of foreign labor to other countries, including Taiwan. In addition, the moderate low economy of these countries leads to the low education system. Taiwan can provide developing countries education by student exchange or else. As education quality increases, it yields more professional workers that can support Taiwan economy in the future.
ASEAN is one of the most productive agricultural baskets in the world. ASEAN countries are established as important world suppliers of commodities. Agricultural output is increasingly important in the composition of region export.
Indonesia, Thailand, and Malaysia, for example, cultivate some 3.3 million tons a year of rubber, accounting for around 70% of the world production. Indonesia and Malaysia are the region of main palm oil producer and provide nearly 90% of global output. Those countries also produce mineral fuels including oil and gasoline. Indonesia is the world's 8th largest tea producer according to the United Nations Food and Agriculture Organization. The Philippines is one of the world's largest producer of coconuts and pineapples, and a major producer of rice and sugar. Thailand is the world's 2nd leading exporter of rice behind India. It's ranked as the world's largest rubber producer and exporter, also the world's number 2 sugar exporter after Brazil. It all represents the big potential of Southeast Asia in the agricultural sector that can provide Taiwan's demanded goods.
Besides the opportunities, there are 3 main challenges in this cooperation. Let's talk about its challenges. The difference in terms of language are often a barrier to a process of international business. It is because language is a vital communication tool, both spoken and written language. Social and cultural influence in the international business, for example, Indonesia and Malaysia, as a Muslim majority state, would reject the presence of international companies that sell harmful foods such as pork. Politic instability will influence the economy as a whole, especially in the investment between countries. The usual resources of instability, such as Thailand and Myanmar, remain troubled. A COP last year has imposed a phony calm on Thailand politics, but the central dilemma that voters keep electing government the establishment cannot tolerate, is no nearer resolution.
Recently, social media is enlivened by Basuki Cahayapurnama, the governor of Indonesia's capital Jakarta, who is set to face blasphemy charge in court. Basuki denied the blasphemy allegation but apologized for the comments. But Hardlines Group threw thousands of protesters onto the streets of Jakarta, calling for him to be sacked and jailed for insulting Islam's holy book. They also disagree if non-Muslims and Chinese become the governor of Jakarta.
Indonesia power elite keep using religion as a wedge issue to win election peacefully. It may be only a matter of time before they get their own Trump-like conservative religion political leader. It yields negative perspective about Indonesian government and foreign investment will depend as well, especially from Chinese companies.
Infrastructure plays an important role in the region's economic, social, environmental, and connectivity development. Each Asian member state has significant infrastructure development plans. The challenge is to implement these plans in the period earmarked and to attract private sector participation. The lack of adequate infrastructure has held back the economic development of some member states, such as Cambodia, Laos PDR, Myanmar, and Indonesia. The infrastructure includes electricity, telecommunication, transport like airport, dock, public transport, and more. It leads to lack of the efficiency in manufacture, logistics, and trade.
What should Taiwan do and not to increase investment? To support both Taiwan and Asian investment, each country government should make some policies to simplify and facilitate investment. For instance,
President of Taiwan Tsai Ing-wen made a new regulation called New Southbound Asia. This new regulation encourages Asian and South Asian businesses to invest in Taiwan. It also encouraged Taiwanese students visiting Asian and South Asian countries for summer internship in order to enrich Taiwanese students' knowledge about Southeast Asia.
furthermore, in investment, we all hope that it brings good things for both involved countries. So Taiwan also needs to draw Southeast Asian people to invest or at least visiting Taiwan by some event, like cultural exhibition, student exchange, or else.
For example, on March 24, 2017, Taipei Economic and Trade Office (TITO) inaugurated Taiwan Center at Solo, Central Java, Indonesia. Taiwan Center is hoped to give adequate information about Taiwan, especially about its culture and education, and also is expected to able to contribute industrial sector development cooperation between Indonesia and Taiwan.
In infrastructure sectors, finding resources, mobilizing, channeling them to suitable projects, including involving different players to deliver the infrastructure needed, are crucial steps.
The private sector need to participating in infrastructure development in the region through a number of modalities. They include foreign direct investment, privatization participation, non-equity modalities, and partnership or else. Firms' experience, skill sets, and ability to win contracts are additional influence. In a large and complex infrastructure project, foreign companies' participation is important because of the skills, experience, and access to finance that they bring.
This is the end of our presentation. We hope that this video will enrich your knowledge about investments between Taiwan and ASEAN.
See you
next
next time!